Hey guys, welcome back. ISS Vanguard. We're returning to Golfball to try to get some of that water and see if we can go into the depths as well, because that's a submission of ours and feels like we barely made it out, and I want to get in there and I want to conquer it, right? So we're returning to Golfball. We're gonna have to face that apex predator again, which that was scary stuff. But let's dive in. First off, we need to pick a rank up card. And we're sending 3 people out, so my table is extra full this time around. Oops. So we're gonna have to deal with that, but we'll get there when we get there. I'll make sure most of it's on camera anyways, hopefully. So here we go. 2 rank up cards. Flip this card when you have at least 1 lead token on 3 different discovery decks. That might be hard. Flip this card when there are at least 3 mission equipment tokens placed on the planet board. I think we can do that. Let's do that one. I think that one's going to be an easy one based off of the equipment that I picked. So, yes, I think that's a good one. We're sending out Nerio, who's a rank 1 recon person, specifically so that to get him ranked up. We need those rank 2 guys really bad. We're sending out Vakujlo as kind of our go in there, kick butt, take out everything. And then we're sending engineering, we're sending Samuel, who's a rank 1 person as well, mainly because we can spend 1 charge to ignore 1 time track progression on 1 chosen threat card. So that apex predator that's going to come out in Golfball, we can basically keep him from moving and attacking, and also from disappearing from the board as well. So hopefully we can get him out, kill him real quick, and then be able to move on. But I think that's going to be helpful. With that, let's dive in. We're going to do 208. And I realize this is off the board. Here, I guess we'll put it here for now.
Remember, you're not here to do research, but to gather fuel for
Ice resublimes on our hull. With its added weight, we'll have difficulties maneuvering.
Well, nothing you didn't know before. Be strong there.
Nothing is precisely what we're seeing right now through this damn snow.
Right. Yeah, lots of snow. 4 shield. We have 5 shield, 4 navigation. We have 3 navigation, and we have 5 maneuverability. So we don't quite have enough. All right, so we place down on the starting track. All right, we have to roll a danger die. 4. Normal conditions. Is your maneuverability 4 or more? It is 5. Yes. Progress the landing track. Let's do that more. No. Okay, 1. Hail. Okay, if your maneuverability is 4 or more, each crew member spends a die. Okay, so it is. I think that's what we want to do. Yeah, we don't want to move equipment into a waiting, so we're going to spend 1 die each. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, secure the lander. Yes. Okay. All right, move it to the right. I don't know if that's on camera. We're not landing yet. Danger die 1 again. Hail again. Secure the lander. Yes. Each crew member. Oh yeah, I remember this game now. We need. Let's do pickaxe. Let's do this one. Actually, this one. And this one. Okay. 1 away from landing. 1 yet again. I think we did this exact thing last time. All right, we spend a die. We need Xenology, Shield, Strength, and Standard Successes. Ooh, so let's do this one. Yuck, I just hate that we're using up so many die right off the bat. This one, and this one. And the problem is that these two rank one people, they're like completely hosed, right? They're already having a bunch of die on the right. So okay, we're now landing successful.
Evidence C. A handwritten note by crew member number 7-1. Something lurks behind the snow curtain, waiting to cut our throats. My friends ignore my warnings. Fools.
Yikes, that's scary, right? Proceed. So we open up to Golfball, we pick the Apex Predator, and we're setting it off to the side because it's not on the planet board yet. Apex Predator becomes active, read its threat card, and apply its rules whenever necessary. Begin planetary exploration. Okay, let me hand out the equipment cards, and we'll get going. All right, we're in. This Apex Predator again. When the Apex Predator is off the planet board, its travel is ignored, and attack affects one random crew member in any sector. When Apex Predator is on the planet board, attack affects all crew members in the sector with Apex Predator. Oof, that's bad. But we're here. So the plan is we want to go into the depths, and we need all crew members in this area, in this sector, to do that. So I'm wondering, like, I really want to take out the Apex Predator, and I'm wondering if we should do that first. So where do we do that though? Because we've got some military droids, some defense systems and stuff like that will help us out, but the question is, where do we want to do it? Do we want to move down here first and then proceed, or do we want to stay up there and kind of take care of it on the land, or just right as soon as we get off, we'll just take them out? I think we might want to do it right now. So I think Vakujlo is going to start, and let's see what we want to do. Okay, so I think, so his first and second action for Vakujlo is we're going to place, first off, we're going to place the modular turret. So it says, once per threats dice check, crew members in a sector with a modular token or connected sectors may discard one marker from its token to add one Vanguard to the rule pool. Then for the second action, we're going to place this whole section is getting very, very crowded. And we're going to say, I guess it goes here. Does it go like that or like this? I guess it goes like that. And it says, once per threats dice check, crew members in your sector with a modular turret token or connected sectors may discard one of its markers to progress a green track. Cool, so we have to spend 2 red to do that. So let's spend this one and this one. Okay, that's both of our actions. We need to put markers on that before we forget. Okay. All right, so that's both of his actions. And so we need to pull an event card now. Vertigo. Do we have anything? No, nothing lines up, so we advance the time tracks. Okay, so here's the thing. I mean, I guess that's not too bad. So the Apex Predator is going to travel and attack, so it's going to attack one person. And then, okay, that's not, there's only 2 time tracks, I guess, from here at this point. So it's going to attack a random person, so I guess we just let that happen, right? We could have Samuel use a charge to ignore that, but I think we're okay. So it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. So Vakujlo is going to get attacked, and we attack. Roll the danger die F, or spend a die to roll A. We're going to spend a die and roll A, so we get 3 for A is nothing. Good. Okay, so that's Vakujlo's turn. Do we want to do Nerio with Recon next, or Engineering? And again, what's our primary purpose? Are we going to try to bring out the apex predator, which we do. We need a compass and a xenology, which engineering could do. And then next time track we could keep him from disappearing. Then we would need to attack him with a shield and a xenology. So Sam would have to exert, which might not be a bad idea. Let's do that. So let's have Samuel go next. So his first action is going to be track the apex predator. And so we're going to do a compass and a xenology. So I think we're going to roll these 2 die. We can use respite to reroll one of them. And maybe this. Maybe the Vanguard will help us. And it says, once per threat's dice check. Okay, so we can actually automatically add a Vanguard to the roll pool, discard 1 marker to do it. Ooh, I think it's going to be harder to hunt the apex predator, so let's just do this for now. Okay, good. So we get a compass and a xenology right there. I wonder if there's anything else we can do. If we get a shield, we can refresh a die over here. I think that's all we can do. Accident doesn't mean anything for the track it, so we just move all these dice over here, and the apex predator comes out. This is getting very, very, very full. Okay, that was his first action. Second action, should we exert so we get rid of a die? Let's get rid of this standard success. Or should we? We need 2 strength and a standard, or a shield and a xenology. I think shield and xenology is going to be our best bet, even though we don't have any shields. Or we could do 2 strength and a standard success, which that seems so much harder. Okay, well let's get rid of this one. Sure. Okay, so that did not use our action, and we can now use our second action. So we're going to use, I think we're going to use portable probe, a pickaxe plus a shield, or a red die to the pool. I think we're going to do a pickaxe and a shield, and we're going to do a hunt. So we already have the shield, so all we need is a xenology. So we could roll these die, and we can re-roll 1 blue die, and that will help. And there's no negatives for having an accident, so let's just roll that. So we get a compass, or a pickaxe and a shield already, and then we get so that's a xenology, so that's 1 automatically, and then there's another shield and xenology, so we progress that time track by 2. 1, 2. Okay, and that uses all those. We have a science icon left, but there's nothing left to do. And then, yeah, it's not going to help us with those cards. Okay, that's his second action. Good job, buddy. I think you did well. Then we're going to draw an event. Suit tear. We do line up, so we lose a red die, or lose 2 supplies, or gain the critically wounded. So we're going to lose a red die, so we're going to lose the standard success red die. Oh, buddy. Losing dice like crazy, but that's okay. Since he's rank 1, we really don't have a lot of uses for those die. But I think we're okay. All right, that was the end of Samuel's turn. So now last is Nerio. Should we try to finish this apex predator? So we need a shield and a xenology. Xenology, and this, and these guys can do shields also, and then we can re-roll red die. Ooh, and then we've got this hideout card too. Before or after your action end your turn, do not draw an event card. So that might be what we do. But let's roll these and see where we get. So we're gonna hunt the apex predator. We need a shield and xenology. Okay, awesome. So we get, there's a shield and a Vanguard. So let's let's do this. Let's use Catch a Breath to reroll a red. Okay. That didn't help us. We need 2 strengths and a standard success. Is there anything else we can use? I don't think so. So yeah, unfortunately, a shield and a Vanguard. Oh, here we go. So yeah, so let's do a shield and a Vanguard to progress it by 1. Then you can use this other Vanguard to refresh 1 die. So we're going to refresh. Let's refresh this die. So that's used. And then, oh, actually, this could be 2 shields, so we get to refresh 2 die, I guess. Right? If we get, maybe we just do that 1 time. Then I think these go away. We can't do anything with that. But we're also going to, crew members in a sector with a modular turret token or a connected sector may discard 1 marker to progress a green track. So we're going to discard 1 marker, progress the green track, and the apex predator is hopefully gone. 438.
It's dead. Great news. We're not sure if it was the same creature that attacked us, though. There might be more of them.
Of course. Of course. So how long before the apex predator comes back? Flip the apex predator to its gathering predator's side. Oh no. Okay. The danger has been averted for a time. Oh, and then a time track. No. Ah, yuck. Gain 1 live specimen discovery. All right. We get a veined tenue kit. When unloaded, gain a success token. Okay. Okay. Oh, and also look. Flip this card when there are at least 3 mission equipment tokens placed on the planet board. I think. Oh, that's 2 at this point. I don't think the lander does it, so not quite yet. And a success token. Cool. Then gain 1 supply. Great. But it's coming back. Fantastic. Okay. That's Nerio's first action, and then I think he's going to use Hideout. So he's not going to draw an event card. But oh wait, he can't use that yet. He's got 1 action left. Second action is going to be he's going to place the zip line, and then we have to use a die. And it says place zipline token in your sector. Where's the zipline token? All right, zipline token in the sector. And then it says moving to and from the landing sector with the zipline token is free. This counts as an action. Okay, so there's that. Boy, that is very, very full. But the nice thing is we do get our rank up now. 3 mission equipment tokens placed on the planet board. 1, 2, 3. So we do get our rank up. We just need 3 success tokens, and Samuel and Nerio can get ranked up. So, whew, good. That's all we need is 3 success tokens. So that's his 3rd action. This counts as an action. Yep, so that's his last action. Now he's going to use Hideout. At the end of your turn, do not draw an event card. So do not draw an event card. Next round. Okay, we are doing okay. So this guy gets removed. And then, should we do further research? Gain a success token and 4 live specimen leads. That might be worth it. It's a one and done type thing, so maybe we should do it. So we need a science and a DNA. Oof, man, everybody's used up all of their stuff. Let's see, Vakujlo's he doesn't have any science stuff. Nerio does science and DNA. So maybe we have him go first. Nerio goes first. And he will exert or rest. Let's have him rest. So he draws a card. We get dodge. Our supply goes down. We now get 7 dice back, but I don't think we can even get that many. So we're gonna get 1, 2. Okay, so that was his first action. And then second action, let's try to get this further research. So we don't want accidents. So we can roll this one for sure. We can roll this one. And then these two guys, we need science. We can re-roll a green die, but we can't re-roll Groot. We can't re-roll blue. Oh, let's do this. Nerio did defeat the Apex Predator, and I forgot to read. When you gain a success token during your turn, which it was, spend 2 charges to gain 1 success token more. Let's go ahead and do that. So we're going to spend that. We get 1 additional success token. I just really want to make sure that we're getting everybody ranked up, especially Recon. Okay, so now what? So now we're going to just roll this and see. Should we roll this other Vanguard? It ups our chances of an accident. We roll F. Or is that an E? Oh man. It's an E. Oh, but we can use our modular turret to help. Oh no, it's a threat dice check. Let's roll all of them. Let's see if we can get as far as we can go with it. Come on. Oh yeah, that's good. So we get 2 science, 1 DNA, 2 DNA. So that helped us out. Let's roll this one. We can't really, won't really help us no matter what. I guess if we got 2 sciences, we could do that. So maybe, yeah, let's use our dodge to re-roll the screen. Ugh, same thing. Okay, well, we progress the time track by 2. 1, 2, and all these get used, and this one doesn't do anything. Okay, so that was his second action. Oh, so now we draw an event card, and there's no avoiding it this time. We don't line up the icons, so we progress this time track, and that gets discarded. All right, then we want to finish this up before we move on. So we need a science and a DNA. So I think Sam's going to be the best one to do that. So his first action is going to be rest. So let's go into 6. He draws a card. We only have 2 cards, so we're not going to use specialized tools. And then we're going to get 10, so we get 5 back. So that was his first action, and then his second action is going to be, we're going to roll this guy, because we can get some DNA on here, and then we're going to roll these 2 guys, because we can get some sciences. And we're going to roll a Vanguard, just because. And we can reroll any 1 die and reroll a blue die. So let's do that. It's a lot of die, but hopefully we can get it. Okay. This doesn't help us. This helps us. This helps us. So that's 1. So let's go ahead and spend. No, let's not. Neither one of those help us. So let's do Respite. To reroll any die, we roll the green die. Okay, still doesn't, oh no, it does help us. So we got a science. So now we need, or a DNA, so now we need a science on this one. So let's use Stroke of Inspiration. Reroll this one. Ugh, standard success. Let's use our repair droid. I hate to do this, but it'll get us over the edge and we can finish this off quickly. So this doesn't do anything. And then these progressive by 1. Oop. And then these, we get a Vanguard, a wrench, a science, and a computer. Vanguard or a wrench, science, and computer. We're going to use it as a science. And then the other ones don't matter. So that gets spent, that gets spent. And we get to do this. And we gain a success token, so we're at 3, so our guys are going to rank up, which is awesome. 4 live specimen leads. 1, 2, 3, 4. We gain charge, which is good. We gain a card, so we get Stroke of Inspiration, and that's it. And these are live specimens. Okay, and then we replace this card with P000, which is nothing of interest. We have all of our stuff on there. Everything is parked right here at the lander. Okay, that's Sam's last turn. So we are going to do this. Actually, you know what we're gonna do? Let's last turn. We could spend a charge to ignore one time track progression on one chosen threat card. So let's ignore that one. So that was one charge from last time. And this one, nothing lines up. So we're gonna progress this time track, and then we're gonna use another charge to ignore that. Oh no, wait, I don't think we can. Spend one charge to ignore one time track progression on one chosen threat card. The effect of the current time track slot is not resolved again. Of the current time track. Okay. Okay, so yeah, so I think we can do that and it doesn't progress at all. All right, Vakujlo's turn. Vakujlo, we need to start moving. We've done that. Should we go to the excavation site, or should we head into the depths? We need a red and a green to progress it. We can, if we exert, we can progress it 3 automatically and try to get a pickaxe maybe on a different red. Yeah, and we gain 2 mineral leads, which would be good. We're doing okay right now. I mean, the Apex Predator is going to return, but we can hold him off a little bit longer. So yeah, so first action, we get to use the zip line for free. So we get to move here without spending any die, but it does use an action. Then our second action, so first off, we're going to exert. So let's get rid of this blue standard success. Then the exert is done. So now we can do investigations. So if we do this, we can progress it by 3 automatically. If we do this and this, we might be able to get 2 pickaxes. Oh, but if we get strength or an accident, we progress it. We can move 2 die from the roll pool to the owner spent pool to turn 1 other die to the Vanguard. We can move 2 die from the roll pool to the owner spent pool to turn 1 other die to the result with brackets. Okay, so that might actually help us a lot, and we can reroll a blue. Yeah, let's just do that. Let's just try to get it knocked out right now. Boom. Okay. All right, so there's Vanguards. There's 2 accidents. And this is just a standard success, right? Oh yeah, so because we want to use reds and greens to progress. Oh, and then this is the Vanguard, and then this one. So let's see, what can we do? So let's use Stroke of Inspiration to reroll a blue. Ooh, 2 Vanguards. Okay. Okay, well let's use these 2 to progress at 1. Well, actually, no, we'll use them both as pickaxes so we can progress it twice. Yeah, and then we can use these as pickaxes to progress it 2 more times. And then let's use, I think, oh yeah, here we go. Then we're gonna do, during the dice check, move 2 die from the roll to the owner's spent pool to turn 1 other to the result with brackets. So let's use these 2 die, which gets rid of the accident, and we can move this one to double pickaxe. Ooh, it actually, so let's go 1, 2. Yeah, and then what we're gonna do, 2 pickaxes progresses at 2, and then a red and a green progress it by 1. And then we can use 2 Vanguards as 2 shields so we can refresh 2 die. We are cheating the system. Not cheating the system technically, but we are really trying to get our worth so we can reroll, we can refresh 2 dice. Let's do this one, this one. Okay, and then that's done. We gain 2 mineral leads. It's nice feeling powerful and being able to use cards. Oh, okay, 2 mineral leads. So we go here. That's a mineral discovery. So we get melted crystalline structure, and then that goes on top. So it doesn't do anything, it just gets added to our stuff. Okay, so that was his second action, right? Yes. So let's draw an event. Raindrops, no. So we progress the time tracks. We're going to spend a charge to ignore this, but this gets to G08. And we are freezing wind. We can use a Vanguard and a pickaxe to gain 1 supply, roll the danger die and add it to your roll pool. Travel is more expensive. No, it's just roll a die, but if we get an accident, we spend a die and roll the danger die. Vicious gales test the insulation of the exosuits. It seems they could have been designed better. Okay, cool. So next round. Oh, we need to go to 287. Whoops.
Away teams, private channel.
That's all?
Well, that was rather fast.
It was actually.
Save your breaths for a climb. It seems that these ruins are only broken remnants that tumbled down from the original site at the top of Smyrna Mensa.
Seriously? We want to climb this thing?
Wait, weren't you disappointed there's nothing to do like just a second ago?
Okay. Replace the POI in Sector 2 with 192. So 192 is in Sector 2. Okay. And then 193 in Sector 5. Oh, nice. Okay. It says, buried ruins. Somewhere under the residual ice and debris must be builder ruins. Each crew member who ends their turn in the sector rolls a danger die. And then here, a provisional camp is better than resting under an overhang. Then again, it's far from safe and comfortable. Whenever you rest in the sector, draw cards up to your hand limit. Okay. You or an assisting crew member may discard 1 injury die. That is powerful as well. Okay, so now it's the next round. So we're gonna have to roll the danger C die to hang out there, which is lose a die, exhausted injury, exhausted injury. Is there any way? So Nerio can ignore 1 exhausted or wounded or panicked injury with his automated mental inhibitor. Vicujalo can only do wounded, critically wounded, or burned. So that's not going to help us. So maybe we have Nerio go down there. We need a strength, a pickaxe, and a xenology. Ooh, that's not fun. So maybe we should rest and then prepare and then head down there next round. But we need to get down here, right? Yeah, I think that's what we're gonna do. So let's have Nerio go down there. So let's have him. Well, I mean, should we have him rest and prepare and then go down there next time? Okay, so I think Nerio is going to exert. I think that's what we're going to do. So we're going to get rid of this blue die. We're going to get 5 dice back. Okay, so he's exerted. In first action, he'll move down here for free. Then second action, we're going to use Adaptive Droid. During a dice check, you may place this card on the roll pool of any crew member in your sector, including yourself. Add 2 Vanguards to the roll pool. After the dice check, return this card to the armory. So we're going to go for Xenology. So maybe those. We'll have to roll a danger die, though. Maybe we do these instead, and we can convert. Yeah, let's do that, because there's no way of failing these with these dice. Perfect. Okay, so I guess we didn't. It says during a dice check, so maybe we don't even need that. Maybe we'll keep that. I don't know if that's fair, but we get everything we need: strength, xenology, pickaxe. So those get used. And we gain a success token. 1 alien tech discovery. You get the solid superconductor. When unloaded, you may discard this card to gain 2 energy and an energy pool. For now, that goes there. Then we go to log 293.
Away team, exploration log. The excavations were more difficult and more dangerous than we expected. The winds outside the craters were deadly. The radiation was corrupting our software. In the end, we were crushed by our discovery. There was no steel here. What we took for its signature instead came from an icebound shipwreck.
Oh, interesting. Discard this POI from this sector. Great. If you're in Cousin, replace this point of interest card, but we're not in Cousin.
Vanguard, we have another shipwreck of the visitors here.
Another? Seems like there's no place in the galaxy these guys didn't get to before us.
Are you sending a pickup team?
No, can't fit more of them on board. Take what you can and continue on your mission.
Okay. Gain 1 alien tech lead. Just a lead? That's it? From a whole ship? Alright. Okay, just 1. Alright. Okay, and that's his second turn. So he has to roll the danger die C. 1. We spend a die. Okay, that's not bad. We'll spend the science. Or the DNA. Okay. Alright, so that's his turn. Just draw an event. Secret tunnels. Nothing lines up though, unfortunately, so we just progress the time track. Progress this time track because we're out of charges. That gets discarded. Okay, so I think there's nothing else to do here but go into the depths. So I think Samuel with engineering is going to go next, and he's just going to move twice. So we move here for free for his first action. Second action, we're going to move here, which is you spend 2 die. So we're going to go here, and then that's his second action. I'm going to draw an event. Let's see. It does low visibility, lose 1 supply, or roll the I danger die. Gain wounded, spend 2 die, or lose a die. Let's lose 1 supply. Yuck. Oh, you know what I did? So let's take these 2 die back, and we have the jetpack, so we can just spend a red die to travel rather than two die. So let's do that. So that's good. And then yeah, that was the end of his turn. Sorry, my kid came in, so I lost track. Vakujlo's turn. I think Vakujlo, first action, is going to move up here for free, and then his second action, he is going to prepare, because I don't want to come down here and have to roll the danger die, and we'll just move through and be good. So let's prepare for the second action. Or should we have him rest? No, we'll prepare. Okay, we get stubborn. All right, that's his second action. Whew, now we've drawn an event card. Oxygen leak. Nothing lines up, so this gets progressed. This gets progressed. Ugh. Okay, next round. So we need to get everybody down there. So what we can do is we can have Vakujlo go first, and then we'll move twice. Do we have? I don't have anything that's going to help us move, so we're going to have to move for free and then spend 2 die. Spend these 2 computers, and that's his 2 actions. Oh, and here comes the Apex Predator, I bet. All right, so we get. No, they don't line up. So this gets progressed, this gets progressed, and then our Apex Predator comes back again. Okay. All right, but that's Vakujlo's turn. And then we need recon down there. So we've got the scout craft. We have to use 2 green to get down there. But we can just spend 2 die to get down there anyways, right? So let's just spend 2 die. We'll spend a science and a compass to get down there. That's his first action. And then second action, let's have him rest. So he goes down to 4. He gets a bazillion dice back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We get at least 6 back, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 12. Yeah, so we'll get all the dice back that we can fit. All right, that's that. So that's his second action. Draw an event. Oops. And trackers. We don't have any people, so we progress this. We discard this condition. All right, so now we're back to 0 visibility. This gets progressed. Now we roll the die. And it's random attack. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 6. So Vakujlo gets attacked. And attack is we spend a red die. To roll the A danger die. Nothing. Fantastic. Okay. Then Samuel's turn. We are going to descend into the ice for his action. Should we have him rest first? Let's have him rest first. 1 action left. Okay. That's his first action. Then second action is descending to the ice. Each crew member spends a die. So let's spend that die. Let's spend this die. Let's spend this die. And we go to log 260.
We're entering the air hole. We may lose the signal while underwater.
Good luck, and be careful out there.
I hope the monsters won't follow us here.
Be prepared for them anyway.
Please no. Okay, discard all mission equipment tokens from the planet board. They may be placed again using their equipment cards. You've discarded the pet this way, return the die to the owner's spent pool. Okay, that sucks. Okay, so all these go away. This goes away, this goes away. So this goes back here, this goes back here. Place the following cards on top of the other cards in the designated sector. Okay, 197 in sector 1. I'm gonna do it over the top. 199 in sector 3. 200 in sector 4. And 201 in sector 5. All right, so we are in the still waters, dark quiet waters, rarely disturbed by a flicker of shimmering scales. Okay, great. We can emerge from the surface, and then each crew member spends a die and we go back to the surface, I'm guessing. Okay. Place card P198 on top of all other cards in sector 2. Why didn't it just say that to begin with? Okay. Flip Apex Predator to the Gathering Predator side. Oh, nice, good. Place the Kerma threat card next to the planet board. Oh no. It says place the Kerma in sector 5. This is a weird looking thing. Kerma, the harmless monstrosity ruling the hidden underwater realm. It seems interested in luminescent caves. Okay, we can interact with it or we can lure it. All right. We can move it by one sector. Okay, so evidently we're gonna have to use it to help us. So it thrashes. What is thrash? Each crew member in a sector with a crew member rolls a danger die or spends a red die. Swim. And it moves to the lowest or the highest number. Okay. Okay, and then remove the lander standee from the board. You don't have access to the lander, and you may not use any lander mods until you leave the water's depth. Otherwise, the lander board functions as normal. You still use it to gather discoveries or success tokens. Discard the current global condition and replace it with G09. Goodness. Okay, has G09. Rapid currents. It's difficult to predict how the errant water will behave. Strength, you may move the Kerma by one sector. To travel, it's a red or 3 other die spent to move to a connected sector. Oof. Okay. All right, and that was his last action. So we draw an event card, I believe. Oh, sudden cave-in. Nothing lines up. This doesn't do anything, so this gets progressed. This gets progressed. So it thrashes. It's not. We're not in a sector with it, so nothing happens. Ugh. I don't want the predator to come back. Go away. I don't like you. Okay. So next round. So should we redo all the zip line and everything, I guess? Yeah, I think it might be a good idea. So maybe Nerio can start. But maybe we should move here first and then place the zip line, because then we can travel anywhere for free. I think that's going to be our best bet. So maybe we should move. Nerio should move. But we need to be careful because we're gonna swim, so we're gonna actually move out and then thrash. So that should be okay. So yeah, let's have him move up here. It says teeming passage, ominous large shapes, small organisms similar to fish. Something constantly stirs the water. So we need to spend 2 die first. So what all do we need? We need compass and pickaxe, science and DNA. So everything, right? Pickaxe and science, computer, like everything. Oh, it seems interested in luminescent cave, so maybe we should bring him here. Let's spend 2 die. Let's spend that one and that one. Sure, why not? Okay, we've moved. First action. Gotta go left 511.
A signal awakens on the sea bottom as we draw near. An ancient irrigator probe descended under the ice and never managed to return. We stopped for a minute to search it for any valuable tech or data.
Oh, okay.
Vanguard, we found some irrigator remains here. There's a large undamaged component that looks like a data vault.
This could be big, away team. So far, their computers have always self-destructed when threatened. We have never gathered more than a few shreds of irrigator data. Be careful, though. It could be a trap.
If it is, you tell us. Engaging a quantum uplink.
It's a drop.
We're receiving your feed. Oh, wow. It seems you struck gold, away team. It is an intact irrigator data core. Who knows? It might even finally reveal where this race came from.
Okay, we'll secure it and move it to the lander.
No, it's far too important. Continue with your original mission. We'll send a specialized pickup team to handle this discovery.
Congratulations, you have found a clue to the location of the ancient irrigator homeworld. Gain a success token. Yes, please. If the R10 research project, irrigator tech is in research projects, move it to the awaiting envelope. It is not. Oh no, that's research projects, but we can do research project. So R17. Oh, research project. It is a research project. R10. It's not in there. But we move our 17 to the awaiting envelope. Okay, and then it says, open the ship book to page 3, bridge card holder. If your current objective is 006, which it is, Trail of the Ancients, replace it with card 007, which I'm gonna put it in the awaiting envelope because I don't want to get it out. Okay, complete the project R17 research project, Irrigator data analysis, and follow its directions to reach Irrigator homeworld from K3 569 system. Somewhere in the blackness between the stars, the enormous homeworld of the Irrigators awaits us. Cool. Are you on Ugnir? No. Great. So that was his first action, just to go to that log. And then I think what we need to do is I think we need to get this thing to the luminescent caves. I think that's what we're okay. Our sensors receive a much better signal from Builder Steely. It must be here somewhere. Okay, so that's the Steely. Black smokers, smoke plumes carry sulfides and rare minerals. However, getting them will be dangerous. The surrounding water exceeds 400 Kelvin. Ooh. Okay. Filter the water or gather minerals. Oh, we also have to harvest water too, which we need to do as well. So maybe we need a pickaxe. So maybe we should do that for his second action. Oh, hold on. A pickaxe or a red, green, and a blue. Maybe we should do this and that, so then maybe we can get multiples. Let's do that for a second action. Okay. So we can do 3 pickaxes right there. So we can progress it by 3. 1, 2, 3. Oh, and I rested last time. I didn't draw a section card. Anytime, reroll 1 danger die rolled in any crew member in your sector. Okay. So those get spent. Shield isn't going to help us. And these aren't going to help us. So, okay. All right, I think that was worth it. That was his second action. I'll try to get the mission done so that we can actually get out of here. Draw an event. A star, avalanche, lose a green die, or each crew member in your sector, including you, rolls the danger A die. I think we're gonna do that, and then gain 3 mineral leads. So we're gonna do that. We're the only one in our sector. So A for danger. A1 is spend a die. So we'll just spend a die. This gets put away. We gain 3 mineral leads. Hopefully, 1, 2, 3. Ooh, yeah. So we'll put these on. We'll put this on there. That gives us 3. We get a mineral discovery. Unstable nitrate. You may discard this card to gain charges up to your starting number. Ooh, that's nice. And then we'll put those 2 on there. I wonder if we should use it, although we need mineral discoveries. Okay. That's that. Vakujlo's turn. So should we have Vakujlo? Oh shoot, his second action should have been dropping the zip line. Dang it. Whoops, I completely spaced that out. Good job, Josh. So should we have Vakujlo move up here and over? We're gonna have to rest, is the problem. So maybe we spend 2 die, move up here, then we rest for our second action. Ooh, we're getting low on supplies, guys. So we draw a card. During dice check, move 1 die with the exclamation mark roll to the owner's spent pool. I'm going to do that and get rid of the hemostatic dressing for now. Okay, draw an event. Oh, we get a star. So enticing vista. We lose a die to flip an injury card or spend 2 die. So I guess we're gonna spend 2 die. Spend this one. Yuck. Well, at least we didn't progress the time tracks. All right, and then Samuel. I think Samuel's gonna move for his first action. Spend 2 die. Okay, if we're gonna split up, Vakujlo is best suited for this because computer and compass. We've got a lot of computer and a lot of compass. So Samuel would be more suited for here. We don't have science, but we're just gathering mineral leads is the problem. Ooh, microorganism leads though. Ooh, 2 red, blue, and a green. Yeah, I think we're gonna send Samuel up here, and then so that would leave Nerio with this one, compass, pickaxe. Yeah, I think he'll be suited. So yeah, I think what we're gonna do is for his second action, we are going to move up here. So we have to roll the danger E die, but actually we're gonna use the jetpack instead, and we are going to spend this die to do that. Perfect. Underwater jetpack, just like Mandalorian last episode. I'm pretty far ahead with my recordings, by the way. Okay. Now he draws an event. Nothing lines up, so we progress the time track. So this swim, so we roll d10. We have 5, so highest number connected sector. The highest numbered connected sector. So I think it would move to the highest numbered, which would be down here, right? Because it's the highest numbered connected sector. Sure. Okay. And then it thrashes. So nobody's around. Good. Okay. Next round. So I think what we want to do is we want this duder to come up here, and then we want to have somebody else up there to investigate this. But we're gonna have to gain quite a few tracks before we do that. So maybe I think this is our money. This is the money right here. This is the Steely. This is something else. I think we were planning on sending Vakujlo down here. So maybe we do that. Oh, but let's actually start out with Nerio. Again, why am I not thinking? Nerio's gonna start. He is going to exert first. So we're gonna lose this green die. All right, that's 5 dice back. That does not seem like very much. So he's exerted. Then he's going to place the zip line. Bonk. Zip line token. Bonk. Oh, but can we? Hold on. If you are in the landing sector. Dang it, we can't use it. Oh, no. No. Why did I think that we could use it? Well, that sucks. Now what? Now what do we do? Yeah, so I think what we're going to do is we are going to use our Scout Craft. It says move twice to connected sectors ignoring the path icons. So I think we can just use one. Whoop. We have to use 2 green to do that. So we're going to do that. That prevents us from having to roll the danger die. So that's his first action, is to move. And then second action, we try to get a pickaxe and a compass, which we can't do because we just spent our green. or a science, which we can't do because we just spent our green. So maybe we rest for our second action. Yikes. Let's exert again. Let's get rid of the wrench. Then our second action. So we need either a pickaxe or a compass. or a DNA and a science. So maybe we should roll all of these. Or we can do our adaptive droid and our this. Maybe roll less. So then we would need pickaxes and compasses. So maybe these go away. We roll these. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, no accidents, that's positive. So this is 2 Vanguards and a compass and another compass that moves at 2. 1, 2. So that gets spent. These guys get spent. And then we've got these guys left. Maybe we use the strength to move the Kerma by 1 sector. Let's use that strength, maybe. Well, I think that's it, guys. I think can't re-roll anything with our cards. So yeah, I think we're going to use the strength and we're going to move him up here because at least he'll move just 1 sector no matter what, and then we can move him back if we need to. But yuck, that seemed like it did not do a very good job with that. But that's our second action. Draw an event. We get overwhelming force. Do not line up, so we progress at time track. So he swims. He swims to 5, the highest connected sector. So he swims here. Okay, and then this progresses. So this gets flipped. Gathering Predators gets flipped again. Fantastic. Vakujlo is planning on heading down here. So we need computer and compass. So let's exert. Okay. Then we're going to spend 2 die to move here to the drowned signal. And let's spend these 2 die. Okay. So that's his first action is move. Second action, we're going to roll these guys and these guys. If we don't get that, I mean, we don't, maybe we should just not do that. This one, hopefully will get us a compass. Yeah, let's do that. That seems like a lot of die. Move 2 from the roll pool to the other spent pool to return 1 other to a Vanguard. So we just need 2 like that and then 1 like that. Maybe we don't need this one. Okay, 2 Vanguards. Done. And then these, let's hold off. So 2 Vanguards gets used. And then, yeah, I think that can't be used for anything. We go to 443.
Away team, exploration log. The signal is weak, but it gets stronger as we near the reef, or however we should call these strange corals. We point our directional sensors at it, and they give us the approximate position of the steel, or another source of a similar signal. Now we must get to it somehow. I hope we don't devastate this place in the process.
Discard 198. Place card P202. Buried Steely. The Steely is hidden deep inside the coral grove. It's easy to reach them if we don't care about the rare species that is. Okay, so we try not to harm the coral. We need a pickaxe, a science, and a DNA. If we fail, we go to 446. Great, so that's going to be really hard to do. If we get an accident at all, we get screwed. Okay. So that's Vakujlo's second action. Draw an event. It does line up. Floating debris. You may spend 2 die to roll a d10 and gain 4 leads on the following time. Yes, so we're going to spend 2 die. 1, 2, and we're going to roll a d10. We get a 7. Live specimens. We gain 4 live specimen leads. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Okay, so that gives us 3 total with all of those. So these don't go back in, these don't go back in, and then these go back in. And we gain a live specimen lead. We gain undulating cnidaria. During dice check, you may place this card in the rule pool of any crew member in your sector to gain a xenology or a green and a blue to the roll pool. After the dice check, discard this card. Okay. All right. Well, there's that. I liked that one. Samuel's turn. So Samuel, let's dig for some microorganism leads, right? So we need 2 red, a blue, and a green. So let's exert. So we'll get rid of this blue die. We'll get 4. And then let's just do 2 red, a green, and a blue. Or a pickaxe and a science. So let's try that, because then what we can do, if we get a science on this guy, yeah, we can gain more, right? So let's do that. Guaranteed it, right? Okay, so that's 2 pickaxes. We can reroll a blue with Stroke of Inspiration, so let's do that and see if we can get 2 science. No. That's all we can do, right? Yes. So we do that no matter what. You spend all these die, and we gain 2 microorganism leads. Come on, we need these. So give me a 3. Give me a 3. Okay, or a 1 and a +1 charge. Which actually, that's good. You get a charge, which we can ignore our predator's time track. Okay, so that was his first action. And we can try 2 red or a pickaxe, which we can't really do. For the second action, we could do this if we wanted to. Or should we just rest? Our other guys need to rest though. We still have a lot of things, so maybe we exert. Get rid of the strength. Or get rid of the xenology. Let's get rid of the xenology. We're going crazy. Get 5 dice back. And then for his second action, so the first action was to bottom. Let's do the second action. So it's 2 red or 2 pickaxe. Pickaxe and an accident, so we just used 2 red to gain 2 mineral leads. One, 2. Okay, so this gets used. This gets used. Back in the bag. Back in the bag. Okay, mineral discovery. Incorporeal ore. Discovery does not count against your lander's discovery limit. Nice. Good. Okay, we've got a ton of discoveries at this point. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 discoveries. So we do not need to gain any more discoveries. So that was his second action. Draw an event. We do line up, malfunction, lose a supply or roll the danger G. We don't want to lose the supplies. Yeah, let's roll it. 4 for G is nothing. It's 1, 2, and 3 is the only thing that matters. Good. All right, next round. So now what? Vakujlo is going to have to go in, but maybe somebody else can help. We need a pickaxe, DNA, and a science. So Samuel could help, right? So maybe we have Samuel move down, but we have to spend either a red die or 3 die to move to a connected sector. We use a jetpack, which uses a red die, which we've used up our red dice. But yeah, I think Samuel's going to start maybe. And I guess we're going to have to spend 3 die. So what do we do? 1, 2, and he's going to have to assist with something. We can get a science here. So yeah, I think 3. We'll do that. Okay, so that moves him down here for his first action. And second action, prepare. Yeah, I think we'll prepare. So we roll a draw card. That's his second action. So now we draw an event. We do line up heating malfunction. Oh, lose a blue. Yikes. Well, yeah, we're gonna have to lose a blue. So we lose this here. Boy, we still have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 die left. But there you have it. At least we're not progressing the time tracks. Vakujlo's turn. So Vakujlo is going to exert. Should we exert? Because I think we don't need a computer anymore. Right? Yes. So let's exert. So let's get rid of a computer. 1, 2, 3. 5. And then have them assist with this one or this one. This one. If we get any accidents, we go to 446. But we can do some stuff here with the move 2 die to the roll pool to the spent pool to move 1 other die to a bracket or a Vanguard. So I think we'll be okay. Let's roll this for Vakujlo. And this, ooh yeah, for engineering. So we got a science. We got a Vanguard, so that will give us the DNA, and we got a pickaxe. We did get 1 accident, so we need to keep these 3 so we can move. Let's do this. So let's spend these 2 die. Move 2 die from the roll pool to the owner spent pool to move 1 other die to the Vanguard result. So that'll be a Vanguard. So with this Vanguard, we're going to use as a strength to move the Kerma. So the Kerma is going to move up here. And then these guys will be used to go to 324 without an accident, right? Here we go.
Away team's private channel.
Can't we just use heavy equipment?
And destroy those curious specimens? Look at this one! It resembles your nose! We can't! This site is too precious. We must maintain it in the best condition we can. We may learn something about saving cold water corals on Earth.
Great. Let's hurry up. I don't like it here.
And I do want to take that back. I want to move this back here. And instead of using a strength, let's use it as a pickaxe, and we gain a success token. And mission accomplished, discard this mission. Then we don't have to worry about that anymore.
It's enchanting.
Oh, you startled me, Vanguard. I always forget you see what we see.
Sorry, I was thinking aloud. I love these steelies. They are different, yet familiar. They remind me of the Rosetta Stone.
Please be quiet. We must scan this thing and secure samples. It's a very delicate process.
Okay. Okay, so we can discard the secondary objective into the depths from the bridge section. Worthy waiting rope is still there. Discard 202. Buried Steely from Sector 2, then discard 203 atop the, and place 203 on top of the other cards, okay? Oh, we still have to do stuff? Oh, cold water corals. We can gather samples. The Steely rests deep inside the coral grove. We finally have time to research the corals themselves. Okay. So we can just gain a success and 4 strange flora leads, replace this with P000. We're not going to do that.
Top secret.
Okay.
Project
So
Birthright.
we've heard that. We're going to go to Project Birthright. Okay, so material, gravitational anchor, or steely cluster. Let's do material.
Top secret. Project Birthright. Research log 1B.
The material of the steel did not come as a surprise. It is roughly similar to the alloy the builders used when constructing the Eye of the Void. It is resilient, but like all other materials, not indestructible. We wonder whether some steels could have been lost or purposely destroyed, and whether that happened to one we predict should be somewhere on Earth.
Okay. Gain a success. Well, we're getting successes for days. Okay. All right. So that was Vakujlo's first action. Second action is let's get out of here. I think that's the deal here. So maybe we need to let's exert again. There's 5. Then we're gonna move here, and we are going to spend 2 die to do that. Spend these 2. Okay, that's his last action. Draw an event. We are same thieving creature. We can lose a supply or lose 2 die to gain a live specimen discovery. We're gonna lose a supply. Yuck. Can't afford to lose 2 die. We've been burning through them. Okay, last is Nereo. We need to get that, so we need either science or DNA. Science and DNA, or pickaxe and a compass. So maybe we just roll all of these guys. Maybe we prepare once. Prepare. Reroll 1 blue die. So that's the first action. And then we roll. Oh, 1 accident, and it's a green. Oh no. But we get a science and a DNA, so we progress it by 1, so that gets used. And then there's nothing we can do here. So this gets progressed by 1. Okay. Yeah, and it doesn't matter. If we tried to re-roll the blue die, it's not going to help us because it would only give us 1 of the 2 that we need. Okay, that was his last action. Way to go. Draw an event. Devouring Torrent, yes. Discard 1 thing or lose 1 supply. And lose 1 supply or roll the danger F. Ooh. Critically wounded, gain panicked. Let's do it. 4 for F is nothing. Oh my gosh, we lucked out. Okay, next round. Yeah, I mean, I think Nereo needs some help, right? I mean, I guess he could exert and he could get it, right? If we get 2 more, I don't know though. So maybe we have Vakujlo come up and help. Yeah, we might. So let's have Vakujlo move. First action. He's gonna start. The first action is move, so we have to roll the E danger die. 3 for E. Gain the exhausted injury. Well, there's no way. Wounded, critically wounded, or burned. Or all wounded, critically wounded, injury results. Yeah, so I guess we get exhausted. It's only a matter of time before somebody got wounded. especially in this environment. So here we go. First injury, we gain an injury die. I'm gonna put it here because we have like no blue die left. Okay, so now that was our first action. Then our second action, we're going to research the biome. So let's pull out all the guns. So physical enhancer, we can do a strength or pickaxe or a red die. And then military droid is a Vanguard strength pickaxe shield. So we can kind of use it as needed. So that will get us one for sure, pickaxe and Vanguard. Then what we can do is we can do these. And so we're gonna have to roll this. And maybe we roll this one. Yeah, let's do that. Maybe we roll them all. I don't think we need to though. Do we need to roll them all? Let's just roll these. All right, radiation symbol doesn't do anything for exhausted, so that just goes back. Then, boy, we didn't do anything. Okay, here, we can do this. Okay, stubborn, move 2, yes. Okay, so it says stubborn, move 2 from the roll pool to the owner's spent pool to remove 1 to the results with brackets. So these 2 go away, and we're moving this to this one. So then what we can do pickaxe, and a compass that progresses at 1, so that gets used. And then we can use a Vanguard and a science, or Vanguard and a DNA to make it a science and a DNA. And that progresses here. Oh shoot. Oh no, we don't want to do that yet. Oh no, I messed it up. I royally messed it up. Dang it, there's nothing I can do. Yeah, there was nothing I could do. So maybe, do we have a strength in there? Maybe we only progress it once, and we can use a Vanguard to move this guy. Yeah, dang it, I want him there. I want him there when we get to that log. We could have done it where the Vanguard, one of the Vanguards we used, we could just use that to move him up there. So that's what we'll do. Like I'm angry at myself for that, but there you have it. Dang it. So the Kujlo's turn is over. Draw an event. It does match quicksand. Discard 2 cards, or lose 1 supply, or roll the danger die. So I guess we discard 2 cards, but we only have 1 card to discard. So there we go. Okay, so now it's Nerio's turn, and we'll have Nerio go next. Because the thing is in the thing, we're gonna have him. All right, so we need a pickaxe. We need to we need a science, and then we get rid of a science, or we could rest. Let's just exert. So that was his. Wasn't even his first action. His first action now is going to be research the biome. So we need a pickaxe and a compass. Let's do that. Okay. Pickaxe, compass. We got pickaxes and compasses for days. We can use a strength, but we don't need to. So let's use, like there's just pickaxe and compass for 3 of them. So let's go to 248. Not 249. 248.
Paper on luminescent cave.
Polyps, similar to the ones found on Earth, protect the area from smaller organisms with their nematocysts containing deadly poison. See neurotoxin and speculations below. In the safety of their tentacles, live insect-like organisms. They are too small to trigger the polyps' reactions and feed on the polyps themselves. The curious thing about the small ecosystem is that it's partially frozen, as many organs are filled with formic acid. We are still not sure what is the evolutionary point of such a solution.
Well, I made another mistake. We could have completed this last round because I was thinking we're gonna go to this log and this guy has to be there when it happens, but I think we have to be here when we interact with the Kerma. 1 live specimen discovery. Velocity guide cluster. We discard this guard to gain 3 supplies. 2 strange flora leads. Okay, we got a 2 and a 0. Then gain 2 strange flora leads. And we need to gain a success token too. Wow, we're raking in the success tokens. Okay. All right, so that got rid of that then. So that didn't help us. Boy, we did all of that for nothing. Nothing, basically. So that was his first action. Let's do this. Let's exert. Let's get rid of this blue. Okay, then let's use a green, red and a green. Or Xenology. Doesn't matter. And we use red and a green. And we're going to go to log 335. Interact.
Anonymous note from the archive.
Kerma is a magnificent specimen, larger than a blue whale, more careful when it comes to its bubble biome than a mother nurturing her child. Also, more dangerous than anything we know, and more docile than a lamb.
Okay. And then it says, what sector are you? We're in sector 3.
Stories from Underwater. A memoir of a deeply terrifying exploration.
The gargantuan tortoise settled among the polyps and algae, ignoring their acid-filled tentacles. It appeared that it frequented this place and claimed it as a feeding ground. The human explorers decided that it's the best moment to approach the creature and research it. To their surprise, they discovered that the creature is less than a giant turtle with a parasite on its back, and more like a Portuguese man of war, a conglomerate of different organisms that work as a whole. The turtle was indeed crucial, but it wouldn't survive a moment without its air bladder that acted as external lungs and mineral supplier and performed other mysterious functions. One unusually brave human decided to swim into the bubble, ignoring their superiors' orders. After a terrifying minute, they emerged with a curious discovery in their shaking hands.
Oh, we're gonna gain that unique discovery. Gain a success token. Oh my gosh, we've gained so many success tokens. Ah, then a strange floor. Oh, unique discovery 9. Okay, I skipped that part. Kerma's Gastrozoid. When you gain this card, each crew member refreshes 2 die. Okay, cool. So we refresh 2 die. Let's get 1. I guess 2. 1, 2, and 1, 2. Okay, and then gain a strange flora lead. How many do we have left? Can I just check real quick? Is that okay? Is that all we have? Strange flora lead. So we we could technically, if we pull 1 thing, we can gain that strange flora lead. 1 of 4, 25% chance. Let's go. There it is. All right. We don't really need it because we're over full, but hey, strange flora discovery. So this one doesn't go back in, and there's basically no way for us to gain. Oh, I guess we can get 1 more. That's it, huh? So there's no way. Oh wait, hold on. There's another thing in here. Oh yeah. There's no way for us to gain. That sucks. Okay, so we get edible rootstock. You may discard this card to gain 2 supplies. Okay, so there's no. I was thinking about going up and trying to get a microorganism lead, but there's no way to do it now. So, so that's the end of Nerio's turn. We gain that unique discovery, which is perfect. does not line up, so we progress the time tracks. So we swim to 0 to 4, lowest number. Swim here, and then we thrash. Okay, and then this one, travel and attack. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Vakujlo is getting it every single time. So we have to spend a red to roll the danger A die. It's 3. For 3 is nothing. Perfect. Okay. Good. And then last is Samuel. So Samuel is gonna, let's get out of here, I guess. So we're gonna use the jetpack to go here and here. So that's 2 red die, and that was both of his actions. So we draw an event. It does line up, yes. Buried object, you may lose a die and roll the danger die I to gain draw 2 leads of each type. I would totally do that if it was possible, but it is not possible, so we are not doing anything. Okay, and then that's his event card, so now we are new round. So yeah, so we can spend a red die to move down here. So yeah, let's do that. So let's have Vakujlo. Let's have Vakujlo go. Let's have Vakujlo go first. So Vakujlo is going to move down here. He's going to spend a red die to do that. And then his second action is going to be, let's have him rest. So he's going to rest. He has 9, so he gets 4 dice back. Okay, so that was his second action after his move. So now we got to draw an event. Nothing lines up, so we progress the time tracks. Oh no. We thrash here. Oh no. Each crew member in the sector rolls a danger die A or spends a die. So he has to spend a die. And Sam has to spend a die, but so he's going to have to exert. So let's spend a green die. And then get 5 dice back, so we get all of these back. Oh, we can't. 4, and then he has to spend a red. Spends a red. Okay, thrash is done. And then this guy camouflages, then attacks. So he attacks Sam. So Sam has to spend a red to roll the danger die A. 2, gain the wounded injury. So what we're going to do is we're going to gain the wounded injury. So let's go ahead and do that. And then before we put the dice down, we're just going to spend a green. And you or another crew member in your sector discards 1 injury die, return this to the armory. So we don't have to put the die down. Okay. Yuck. It got us. On our way out, it got us. Okay, and then Mirio is gonna move down, and he has to spend a red to do that. And then his second action is going to emerge to the surface. And each crew member spends a die. Ooh, we're almost out of battery. Spend a die, spend this one, spend this one, this one, and then we return to the surface, 224.
Do you copy? We're back on the surface.
That's great. The connection underground wasn't so bad after all. We never lost your feed. I saw most of your journey.
We hope you've enjoyed the show, Vanguard.
Would you like to end your planetary exploration now? There's nothing else we want to do up top, is there? No, I don't think so. Yeah. Place all crew members in the landing sector. Alright.
Personal journal.
It was absolute hell, that planet. Who would have thought that gathering water on a world covered in ice would prove to be so difficult? Who would have guessed a camouflaged monster was waiting there to shred us to pieces? I understand that fuel sources are essential, but I hope I won't be the one sent to secure them again.
Alright. All crew members who are not in landing sector, we are. Boom. There you have it. Awesome. We got a ton of success tokens. We got our rank up. So Nerio will rank up and Samuel will rank up, which is awesome. We got our unique discovery, which is great. We've got a plethora of discoveries, so we're gonna have to figure out which ones we're gonna drop because we have to keep 5. I believe one of them doesn't count towards our thing, so we're gonna get 6. Yeah, incorporeal ore. So that one, it doesn't count, and then we have 4 more we can do. So we're gonna have to dump 3 somehow. So yeah, that's great. But we're gonna end it here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate it. I had a blast. Golfball is defeated. I feel happy about that. I feel like we did a good job and we didn't get too wounded. We got a couple people with injuries, but that's okay. I think we're gonna be okay. So we came out relatively unscathed compared to the first time when we got rocked hard. We accomplished our mission. We're in good shape. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.